Hello, I'd like to remind everybody that the PACE Research Seminar is coming up shortly, and the details can be found in the links associated with this video. Now I'm going to pass it over to myself for this spring update. Hello, this is Dr. Larry Stoll from PACE Turf, and today I'd like to talk just a little bit about some of the threats that might be coming up this year. We're going to see more drought in the south and in the west, and we're also going to see some excessive flooding up in the upper Midwest, so there's going to be some rough conditions for everybody, including the golf course industry. I'd also like to let everybody be aware of what's going on now, and that also to keep track of your weather updates if you are a PACE Turf member, and watch your forecasted disease threats. And here's the diseases we have out here right now. And we're talking about rapid blight, snow molds, algae, that type of thing. And I'm going to show you a few pictures of what those look like. But anyway, keep a lookout, because this is going to be one of those years I think we're going to see just about everything that could possibly happen. So first I want to give you a little look at what rapid blight looks like on a ryegrass overseeded fairway. And this is a photo taken from one of the drones that we've recently started working with. And you can see a pretty devastating impact. And then we also saw this disease pop up in the Coachella Valley, or the low desert in California, on Powdery overseeded Bermuda greens, and it caused a pretty dramatic impact there also. But the only thing you can see with this disease, if you look at it under a microscope, is you can see just these spindle-shaped cells as they're infecting the tissues of the plant. We've also run into, as I mentioned on the disease threats, rusts. And this is a rust on tall fescue, usually not a major problem out here and in most locations, but rusts are around. We're also seeing some diseases on bent grasses that are a little bit unusual. This is the Chytridiomycete fungus Opidium brassica on the roots of bent grass. And this one doesn't really cause a lot of serious damage during low stress periods, but in the winter or cool periods of the year, you'll see some damage, or in the hot summer time of the year. So this one will hit whenever the plants are not doing really well. So you got to keep your eye out for diseases like this, which might pop up. The other disease we saw just recently on ryegrass overseeded fairways was fairy ring, and that's not an uncommon disease to encounter during some portions of the year. It's a little odd right now, but we're starting to see some of these organisms pick up and cause a little bit of damage, and has some dry spots out there that were hard to deal with. An unusual one that we don't see very often is powdery mildew. It's not a major disease, but we just saw this on a low maintenance lawn. That was an interesting one to look at. So anyway, keep your eye out for the diseases. Watch your disease forecast if you're a PACE Turf member, and then I'm going to leave you with one last little shot, which is one of the new drones that we're working with, that we took some pictures out in the desert in Coachella Valley, looking at progress and trimmet combinations for control of annual POA in ryegrass overseeded Bermuda fairways. This is at the Reserve Golf Club, and Felix Millward is the superintendent. Just a very pretty location, and it's nice to see how one of these drones flies. Thank you for listening, and we hope you will be able to attend our meeting, and if you're not a member of PACE Turf, consider joining. Thank you.